Well, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. This last show of the 2019 year. Join myself, Fox, here on the panel is the one and only Bridge and the legend that is the Fox. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can I just say a big good evening to you guys in the panel. Huge good evening, guys in the panel and in the lobby. And to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world, a very happy Bridgeman. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
How are you, Fox? We never heard from you yesterday. Here's your thoughts, mate.
I'm fine, mate. I'm just sobered up. Absolutely terrific day yesterday. Really enjoyed it. I thought we were absolutely terrific as a side. We went there and conquered the old foe and left them gasping. I thought our manager was superb, the backroom team was superb, and our support was superb, mate.
Well said, mate. You predicted a 2-1 victory. Was that bravado, or were you very confident before the ball was kicked?
No, I was confident of going there. I'd said it away last week. I was confident we'd go there and win. I don't know why it came as such a big surprise to a lot of people in the press and those outside the Rangers support. We have matched them in the domestic scene. In fact, if you take our game in hand on, we're in front of them. We've matched them in Europe. So what was the big shock about us going there and winning?
All right, mate. And who shone for you yesterday, just quickly?
The whole team, mate. The whole team. I'm not picking out MD.
And how are you, Bridge? If you wiped that smile off your face, did you skip into the paper shop this morning?
I haven't been anywhere near a paper shop, but yeah, I haven't wiped the smile off my face. No, I'm sitting here grinning. I'm very, very happy. I think we were absolutely superb about it. All play. I agree with Foxy all the way. And it's really difficult to pick out one single star. But I have to say I would do it because I thought Stephen Davis, I watched the game again today. I think Stephen Davis put on a masterclass yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really brilliant. That's what I would think.
People think it's just an accident. He gets in the right place at the right time, and he just does it too often for it to be an accident, Bridge.
His experience is really great. I think to be honest, I think he's 34 at the moment, and his birthday's on New Year's Day apparently. So he'll be 35.
Right. Okay.
Dutch is asking me if I've got a sore throat from celebrating. Absolutely.
Right. I think what we've got the manager's reaction that was playing with our own Rangers support yesterday on RTV. So, Fox, I think we'll hear that, and then I think it's only right. We're going to open up for callers because I think there'll be a few people want to join us. What do you think, Fox?
I think you're right as always.
That's a first, mate.
Wow. Come on, Fox. You don't always say that.
So it's this time of the year you've got to be pleasant, mate.
Goodwill to all men. Goodwill to all men, Bridge.
That's a good point. I'll wait for you doing that.
I'm always nice. Right, get yourself on mute. We'll hear from the manager, and then we'll open up the line for callers, all right?
Yeah, fantastic way to end it. Big win, big 3 points. We've come and beat a good team, a successful team, and the players have gone and delivered. Superb win. They deserve all the credit and the plaudits. They've come here and showed character, belief, and they've took the game to Celtic, and for the majority of it, we've dominated the game.
Can you sum up what this means to yourself, your staff and your players, this result today?
Look, we haven't had much joy here for many, many years. I think it's the first or the second win of the decade since the legend Walter Smith. So it's a big moment, and the Rangers fans deserve to enjoy this. But for me, it's important that we rest now, we reflect, we regroup, and we come back hungry, and we come back and show the same character for the remaining fixtures, because there's still a long way to go, and we know the challenge is not going to go away. It's going to be tough, but we need to just keep showing what we showed today, because when we do, we're a fantastic team.
Yeah, so much drama and so many incidents in the 94 minutes. Did it live up to your expectations today?
This is what the Old Firm's about. It's the reason why we love the fixture. It hasn't disappointed since I've walked through the door. Tackles, yellow cards, red cards, penalties. Penalty saves, fantastic bits of play, two good teams going at it, and again you've seen a fantastic game. But thankfully we're going away with a massive win that we can all enjoy.
Yeah, you can see your emotions after the final whistle.
I'm not going to apologise for that. I'm not going to apologise for that. This means a lot to me. I came here for a reason, because I want these players to be successful. I want this club to be successful, and I want the supporters to be successful. That's what it means to me, and that's what myself and my staff are putting into this job. We're living it, and we're doing everything we can.
If you can go through some of the incidents we had, the save, of course, from Al McGregor from the penalty, fantastic save from him, and then the first goal.
Yeah, top save at a big moment, because obviously you don't want to be going in trailing at half time. It's a different team talk. We were outstanding for 35 minutes, and then we sort of lost our way a bit, and it became a little bit of an up and down game. We don't want to play Celtic at that, because they've got a lot of pace, got a lot of movement and quality. So it was about resetting it at half time, getting over the penalty incident and getting over the equaliser, and saying to the players, come on, we've been together now 5.5, 6 months of the season. This 45 minutes means, it's got to mean something. We've got to go away from this stadium with something. And the majority of the first half we deserved that to be 3 points. Majority of the second half we deserved to be 3 points. So I think we take away only what we deserve today.
Can we get your thoughts on their goal?
Yeah, we're disappointed. We thought there might have been a handball in there, but I'm not sure you're getting them at this stadium. We've had two opportunities to make tackles, and instead of just focusing on the ball and taking the ball, we've been focusing about the man and the ball, and it's come loose. They've took a shot, got a bit of luck, and they've got an equaliser, but I felt as if it was a bit against the run of play. First half, I'd have been disappointed if we weren't at least drawn after the first half shown.
And a fantastic moment for Nicola, getting the winner, of course. Another great delivery from Barisic.
Yeah, 2 assists for Bona today. I think again he shows his quality. Nico's the type of person, if he suffers a knock or gets knocked down, or he makes a mistake like he did for the penalty, he won't stay down. He shows character and balls to get back up and go again, and it's a fantastic winner. It deserves to win a football match, especially at this place, and that moment will stay with him for the rest of his life. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, and just finally, can I get your thoughts on the sending off towards the end?
Look, we've got no complaints. We're obviously disappointed, but it can't take anything away from how we feel at the moment. We deserve to go away from here happy. We'll deal with that at another time. I mean, Celtic have got away with a clear, blatant one on the edge of their box, which was a straight red for me. But we've got no complaints on that one.
And just finally, fantastic for the fans, of course, to come and enjoy this moment and going into 2020 with a lot of positivity now.
Well, that's what it's about. These fans have been through enough, and they've been through enough at this stadium, so tonight should be all about them, and I'm going away smiling inside for them rather than myself, because I know I've got to reset this and go again and get ready for another 6 months. But tonight should be about them enjoying the bragging rights. They deserve it.
Thanks for that, Fox. I'm not disappointed or even remotely embarrassed with Steven Gerrard's reaction yesterday. I thought the guy done what he done. It was fantastic for us to see his passion for the club and the way he celebrated with the fans. I loved every second there.
No problem at all. Only people would complain about that are the ones that get beat.
Is that the team who do a lap of honour when they win, is it?
Oh, yes. Yeah. And everybody else has got to just suck it up, You're not supposed to do these things. Well, here we're here. Stop us. That's what I say. Stop us.
Going on to the play, I mentioned a few different players there. The boy Katic, mate, Bridgeman, Fox, were both centre half, different type. One touched the ball, one never. He gave away that penalty yesterday. It can happen to all. He's done that. But the mental toughness that he showed, with just getting on with his game and playing away and making tackles and carrying on. He's had a booking against him quite early, Bridge. He showed great experience for one so young.
Yeah, look, I've made no complaints about it. I can't say too much because I've complained about Katic in the past, and I prefer, probably still do as well, I prefer Helander, but I'm taking nothing away from the boy. He said, since Helander got injured, that boy's come out and he's played his heart out, and yesterday was an example of how good he is, how he saw all the good things in him, and his passion was right there, right up the top. Just fabulous, a tremendous performance. Two or three headers that could have went there for him, but one absolute class. Rangers scored 2 goals yesterday and they were brilliant.
I'm not saying he was the best man in the park, but just a special
No.
mention for him. Anyway, I believe the lines are red hot, Fox.
Yeah,
But if
indeed, mate.
anybody else wants to join, it must be that guy that phoned in yesterday, and all his mates that's phoning in. Can you give us a number, Fox?
The number is 0141 356 1972. And if you call and let it ring, we will drop your call and we'll phone you back.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online when you be brought in with technical Terry. He'll bring you into the call. I don't know.
Gee, just before you move on, mate.
Yes,
Can I just say, I listened to the manager's interview yesterday and I thought he was tremendous yesterday. He showed the traits of being a real Rangers manager. He showed the passion of Jock Wallace, the intelligence of Walter Smith, and the humility of Bill Struth. And he's a better analyst on the game of football than anything you see on television. Straight and honest.
Intelligent boy.
Sorry, Foxy. Sorry.
No. He's an intelligent boy. Foxy is, yeah.
Foxy, did you hear the boy shouting in the background twice? We're still top of the league.
You know who that was?
The guy that phoned in last night, was it?
No, that was Lenny.
Oh, it was Lenny. I wouldn't be surprised either.
Anyway, we'll be joined with our first caller. He's hot off the rank. He's teetotal. He's telling me he's teetotal today, so he'll know if I drink between noon and the bells. That's his words, no mine. We'll be joined by JFK.
Hello, guys. How you all doing?
Hi, Jimmy.
Guy here. I'm brand new, guys. How you, Bridge Fox?
Oh,
let's hear the chink. Is that Iron Brew?
There you go. It's a bottle of 1901. I don't know what you want to call it. Full of sugar.
All right. Do you have the time to reflect, gauge your thoughts, because we've got a few callers lining up.
Tremendous result. Tremendous performance. I agree with Fox here. I couldn't pick out a definite man of the match. I know Big Barisic was getting a lot of plaudits now, but as a team performance, it was an absolutely wonderful performance, Oxshire. And as I said yesterday, they made me really, really proud yesterday. My heart was bursting, and it was a fantastic game of football. So I'm still coming in. As I say to you earlier on, I'm teetotal. That's me to tomorrow night.
What a shocker.
One day at a time, brother, yeah?
Well, that's a good song, one day at a time. I decided after yesterday's party, and I would give my liver a wee rest for at least 24 hours. But
also,
wonderful performance.
Rangers Radio must be doing well, because you're after booze to the bells, and Rudy's saying he's not having another buffet to the 1st of January.
It was a great performance, mate. I'm really, really, really proud, as I say, chuffed to bits. A thoroughly deserved win, and the performance was absolutely, there's no other word for it, but it was magnificent. Magnificent.
Here. We've also been joined by Port Bear. Evening, Port Bear.
How we doing, folks? What a game that was. Very good, mate. I was walking through this wee port today. Rangers tap on, sash out the car. It was brilliant.
So you were talking to yourself, were you?
Aye, but it was still great, mate. It was still good. You seen on the neck breakers going off a nut. It was good. It was really good. Really, really good.
Now, have you watched it again today, or time to watch it?
I watched it just before the show started, mate. I've watched it a couple of times actually. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic.
Who's shone for you, mate? Who's shone for you?
Who's shone for me yesterday? Steve Davis. I know me and you always going about him, mate. He plays a role similar to I used to play, but
never
got a guy's age.
You never played like that. Don't tell lies.
Not like that. That role.
It's funny, you not share the same. You not share the same. You all claim to be good. You both claim to be good.
Put it in a context, Bridge. Put it in a context. Because JFK used to smoke a Hamlet, doesn't mean he could play Shakespeare.
Very good, that one. Very good.
Good.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody would argue with that. Just he's like a sweeper in the midfield, if that makes sense.
Oh, brilliant!
You know, his job's so important, Ox. And yesterday, you know, I had some of my Rangers supporting pals doing this neck of the woods. They were saying, you know, maybe bring Arfield in, Mark, you know, just leave Davy Suit because he's not match fit. No, I says no. He's a pivot of our team. He's so important at linking up our back four to our middle four. So important. You know, 2 goal line clearances. He also had a snapshot that Foster saved with his feet. He was absolutely outstanding yesterday. We did a lot of good performances today, Ox. I could talk about
was
a lot of players.
Was that second goal, our first goal, Matt? Was that the finest goal ever scored at that stadium? 28 seconds, 12 passes. Most of the team involved.
That'll go a long way to be beat, mate. And I'm talking about even in the Europa or Champions League at Parkhead. You know, but they claim to fame about being unbeaten at Parkhead in 15 months and all this crap. You know, we went there yesterday and absolutely embarrassed them, in my opinion. Again, may I add, it absolutely embarrassed them. We fought them. You know, we're
to be fair, they're unbeaten in a day now.
That's the record start of the game.
All right, we've also been joined by Rudy Bear.
Oh. Evening, Ox.
Hi, Rudy.
How you doing, mate?
Hi, Bridgeman. Hi, Ox. I watched the game again today. I'm going to watch it again, Ox. We've waited a long time for a performance.
I suppose it keeps you off of bag babes, doesn't it?
Bag babes. That's only when the message is out, Ox, you know. We've waited a long time for a performance like that. Jimmy was just saying how proud he was. I was the same. We were all the same. I was at the club watching it. We were all the same. We were just bursting with pride. The final whistle went. What a performance. That's 2 games in a row. We've outthought them, and outplayed them. 2 games in a row. We've got the beating of them now, Ox, and they know it. That's the thing. I watched them trudging off that park yesterday, and you could see it in every one of their faces. Clancy included. The
12th man. The 12th man.
12th man. He was gutted, so he was. What a performance. Loads of a great team performance. You know, and some real outstanding individual performances. And if you really had to give a man of the match to anybody, it would be Stephen Davis, in my opinion. Ox, like, you know, some of the guys at Port Bernard were saying there. Stephen Davis yesterday for me was just absolutely outstanding. And I think there's a case to say that he's a better player now than he was first time round with his Ox, honestly.
Maybe potentially, mate.
I just thought he's the all-round, he's the consummate professional, he's the all-round midfield player for me, Ox, you know, and he might not have the legs to get forward at pace and stuff like that, and he might sit a wee bit deeper, but as Port Bear was saying, he's so integral to how we play. He links up with back four, with our middle of the park, and he's 2 goal line clearances for me, and I think it was you that said, Ox, he's just got the knack of being in the right place at the right time, and he proved that again yesterday for me.
He's just like yourself, Rudy. It's basically what you know is you improve as you get older, mate.
Well, I don't know, but he's just.
Listen,
he's something.
We've also been joined by another couple of callers. One Stevie for the drum, but there's another caller come in. Stevie, I'm going to take the other call first, mate. All right.
On you go, mate. On you go.
All right. Hello, caller. How we doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All right, what's your name, mate?
It's Billy.
All right, Billy, all right. How we doing, mate? What's on your mind?
No, I would just like to say about yesterday. I was sitting watching it with my 2 boys that are 14 and 10. First time I've ever watched them, beating them at the Pedodome. Right. With the 2 boys. I just thought absolutely brilliant. So it was.
What were they like when the second goal went in? Jumping about, were they?
Oh, mate, honestly, it was... it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So it was unbelievable, brilliant performance for the whole team.
Were you happy, pal? So were you happy, Billy? Were you happy?
Oh, mate, ecstatic. You know, as I say, my youngest boy's 10. That's the first time that he's ever watched us beat them there. So, absolutely brilliant. I thought Big Barisic was amazing.
I have to admit, though, Billy, there are a couple of us on here in this panel here are too young too young to have seen the last time we beat them at the Parkies.
I'm sure you are as well.
Where are you from then, Billy? Where are you from?
From the bank.
From
Bank.
It used to be quite posh up there. Is it still posh?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
If you live in Oxford Park, it's posh. But if you live in
No, I'm a wee bit further down than that. Wee bit further down, but
who's Sean for you yesterday, Billy?
I thought Barisic.
Right,
Barisic, I thought was amazing. So he was. I think he's come on to a great game this season. You know, just for last season he was kind of struggling, but this year he's been absolutely phenomenal. So he has.
And how long have you found the show for? That's your first time calling in?
It is my first time. I've been listening to the show for about the last year or so. But absolutely love it. So brilliant show. So
right.
no, just
what's
for
your boy's name? Give your two boys a shout out.
Oldest boy's Craig and youngest boy's David.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sean and Liam there, mate, but there you go.
No chance, mate. No chance. No, for fuck's sake. Sorry. I think I'd be disowned if I'd called them that. But what was that, sorry?
If that was me, that's what I'd have said. I'm my two boys, Sean and Liam.
No chance, mate. They wouldn't be welcome in my family.
Billy, have you not got Skype, Billy? Have you got Skype?
I have not, mate, no.
Right, we should make a wee point of trying, if you get a mobile phone or in large, a wee iPad, get your Skype on it and you could Skype into the panel here. It's brilliant, you'll love it.
If you need anybody to show you how to work the computer or that, meet
Don't ask me.
and he'll show you.
Don't ask me.
I think I'll get my 10-year-old to show me
exactly.
it. I think but absolutely brilliant show, boys.
Right, Bill, you're welcome to sit there, but listen, don't be phoning any time you like, mate, and have a good new year and all the best to the family, mate.
All the best to you, boys, okay?
Yeah. Have a good one.
Take care.
Have a good one, Billy. Cheers, pal.
Right. All the best, boys. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, bye.
And cheers to your two boys.
Billy's left us and we'll be joined by King Billy. How we doing, Stevie?
I've written Winston King Billy. I'm out of the moon. I'm just like the rest of the Bells guys, you know. And I mean, to go there, the team for me, there was no bad players. I mean, some played better than others, obviously, but I mean, you'd 4 stickouts for me, you know. Steve Davis, the goalie, and Kent and Barisic, you know, and I mean, Big Katic as well. You could fling on that, you know. I just thought we dominated the play. We made them play the way we wanted them, you know, and we've seen it at the cup final, guys. And the warning was at the cup final. They couldn't be that lucky again. That keeper couldn't be that lucky again. I know he made some good saves, but it must have him at NAFL. We didn't win. But you could see it there. We've got the beating of them now. The mental thing swings in our favour now. And I'm telling you, I can't wait to get them at Ibrox. I think we'll absolutely rip them apart. But listen, step by step, although we got 3 points yesterday and we've put ourselves in one of the best positions we've been in a while. I know it was the same scenario last year, but we've got a team now that's mentally knows that I don't think we'll get back down that road. This team we've got now has learned by their mistakes for last year, and I don't think we'll let it slip now, guys. I really don't.
Oh, I hope you're right, big man.
Yep.
Oh, listen.
Good shout, Stevie. Good shout.
I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm watching this game right now as we speak with the sound down again. And I was a bit funny. I was watching it. Took you to the Celtic director's box there, right? And there's no Rod Stewart. I was laughing about that. All Rod's made misses, aye. Brilliant. So, listen, guys, no, for a team perspective, and we're fans that were there. By the way, I'm pleased to hear Billy was there with his two boys, and it must have been some experience for them. But just,
I think he was watching.
You keep his number because how did they manage to get 3 tickets?
I thought he said he was watching the house.
I think he was in the house, Stevie. I think he was in the house.
I thought he said he was at the game.
It's the first one he'd be able to watch his boys.
How did they get the 3 tickets, man? I tried everything. Anyway, no, guys,
you should have let us know you were looking for some tickets. We had a couple of spare.
Oh, don't you dare say that.
Don't say that, man.
You'll cause a war.
Exactly, Bridge, man. I'll be getting that taxi. I mean, I got that guy's cutlers and TFT's Red Williams.
The boys to a certain
back to Tampa Springbird's house as well. It's a good carry out up there.
Tampa Springbird. Brilliant, Stevie, brilliant.
I wonder how the party in Tams went.
Your bottle of Prosecco. I was laughing at that. And Brad, how did you go on with the white soup? You all right, mate?
Magic, pal. Magic guy. Magic.
What kind was it? Just for curiosity?
Just vegetable, pal. Just stock. What do you call it? Scotch broth.
There's a difference between vegetable and Scotch broth, mate.
I know, pal. I know, but
what was it? Vegetable or Scotch broth?
It was Scotch broth.
Tins are different colours, Ox.
Nice broth. I couldn't quite read the labels.
But this is the difference. I don't think they are JFK. They are with some suits, but we had the Baxters are all the same.
All right. He's a Baxter's fan. Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello, caller. How we doing?
How you doing? This is Wee Willie King for Drum Chapel here, boys. Manny Steve.
Oh no!
Do you know what? You wouldn't happen to know a Winston for the drum, would you?
I don't. No. Dear lads, I was on the phone to you when I was there in Feyenoord, but I went through a tunnel and I didn't have the chance to call you back when the time was.
Was that you just made it back?
No, I know it was a party, but no. But, I was phoning in, lads.
Were you not drinking that?
I don't drink. That's what we were talking about the last time I was on. I don't drink anyway, there. So here, boys, I phoned up for a wee blather about who I think was my man of the match last night. I was fortunate enough to be one of the 800. There was 799 in me, but it was a wee bit mad because I've not heard anybody talking about this guy, and I think the guy was outstanding. I thought it was Aribo. He ran his heart out for 90 minutes, and he won every 50-50, and he won every single header that we seen for that wee corner where we were obviously the guys who won the red watched on telly. So he's different, but I thought he was outstanding. And I've not even heard one of my boys. One of my boys, not one of them I've even mentioned Aribo all day.
Kingy, see when the view you had yesterday, I don't know if you noticed it in the game, like, if you're like some of the rest of them up not got a live on here that's watched it 8 times since it finished yesterday. Right? Did you see Christie pulling Aribo's jersey? It's a penalty kick, second yellow card, and he missed it, and then they start complaining because they think it might not have been a corner. The Bears must have got a good view of that. He had his
I think by that time I was pointing there to some fiend giving him it, man. It was the Polish were trying to give us it as well. Do you know? But I was in the second row, so I was right down the front. You know what I mean? The Polish were giving us a bit of a hard time down there as well.
Right.
But what an experience! That's an experience, guys. I've went to every European game this year, and I've been up and down the Aberdeen there a week and Hibs and everything. And me and Big Stevie went to Hibs last week, and that was amazing. The way we just demolished them. But see, yesterday, I'll never ever the rest of my life forget that day. I know it's been 9 years, guys, but wow, what an experience! 800 Bears just pure singing for 90 minutes, and it was outstanding in my eyes, obviously. Well done, Kingy. Well done, son.
So you don't know a Winston for the drum, no?
I don't know. I don't want to jump in with a stupid answer because I can't talk like Big Stevie. I just froze out. You know what I mean? Big Stevie's a top man when it comes to talking, but I just thought I'd give a wee phone to tell you about yesterday's experience, and I thought it was absolutely stunning, man.
How long did they keep you in there for after the whistle went, mate?
It was actually shocking because I got a big Drum Chapel loyal banner and it was up the tap, and we were in early, so we put it up the tap, and then I tried to go back up. They kept us there for about 30-40 minutes, man. All the old guys, a Rangers fan is about 75, and they might be listening in, and he had the catheter in, and they weren't even letting him out, man, to go to the toilet to fuck it. I think, hey, that's fucking embarrassing. I ended up arguing with the security, you know what I mean?
Language, Kingy, please.
What's your language? We have some kids listening, Kingy, know that it doesn't, yeah?
Oh, did I swear there? Oh, no.
Don't worry, Drum Chapel, mate, it's the education.
I'll interpret it for you, Kingy. But anyway, about 40 minutes, I would say, and then it was just straight up the road, wasn't it? But I went straight home, boys. I didn't go out and celebrate. I've got the memories in the head. I had to take my wee daughter back down to London today and everything, so I'm just in the house now, so that's what it is, isn't it? Right enough.
Kingy, GFK here. How you doing, pal?
How you doing, mate?
A couple of my buddies were at the game yesterday. What's the situation with the so-called minutes applause? A lot of
there was
people
only
said
about 4 or 5. There was 4 or 5 Rangers fans applauded. I didn't know what they were applauding for. So I'm turning around, and then I'm hearing all the boos, and I'm like, my brother, because we ended up 6s for Drumchapel got tickets, so we were all like, I was like, what's this for? But because we were all singing,
did everybody for Drumchapel get a ticket?
No, well, I didn't manage to get Big Stevie one this time, but hey, there's always next week, isn't there?
They made a big thing on Radio Scotland, that, you know, the usual scribe there.
My mate's gave me a bit of grief on the Facebook. They knew about it as well, but I was like, listen, I said I was there and I was singing for an hour before kick-off to 40 minutes after kick-off. Like, your tannoid was going off, it's not, and then you all went doing a circle and the hanging. We didn't know we were singing, what's up? He went, no, you weren't, I've recorded yous. And then you were all standing with your hands folded.
Aye, but the booing came for the puddle drinkers, didn't it?
Oh, they came for them because we won the show and respect. Aye.
See, Rangers, I'm unhappy in a way that Rangers have no come out and made a statement about that. You know, that was...
I've not seen it myself, but the booing was for Celtic. The booing was for the Celtic fans booing at us, not showing them that this guy respect, I believe, aye.
Well, that's what they were saying.
How did they know of a minute's silence then, Kingy? I don't think they can do minute silences, can they?
Well, I think that's what they shouted, and we were all silent, and they started clapping. Anyway, lads, I'll let you go on with your show, and I'll switch it back on. I'll be listening away.
Before you go, Kingy, before you go, I just want to tell all the lads here on Rangers Radio, the boy here, Willie King here, does a lot of charity work for the homeless. And much was it you raised just there, William, for the homeless?
We get 500 quid cash and 6 boxes of toiletries and pet food for the homeless thugs there. It was all took up to Glasgow City Mission just before Christmas here.
Oh, brilliant.
Well done, you, pal. Well done.
So that's what we'll do. And we'll do something in the summer as well, because people are homeless all year round. It's not just at Christmas, you know what I mean? So we done last summer, we done 2 Monroe Halls and we raised over £1,000, but that's just what we do, innit? Drumchapel Dairy, innit?
Can you come on and let us know when you're doing something, and I'm sure that we can maybe...
Aye, that's what we'll do. We'll get, I'm sure we'll be back on anyway, because as the more you talk to people, we get a wee bit more confidence. On that time in Fire, Big Stevie harassed me to phone you, man.
If you find Winston for Drumchapel, mate, let him know we're looking for him.
I think he might be a cousin of mine, but I'm not wanting to jump in, as I said earlier. Right, lads, you enjoy the rest of the night.
Cheers, Kenny.
Cheers, boys. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Brilliant stuff.
Magic, what a boy. What a boy, man. He's going to get hassled now, all right. 8 people for the drum get tickets. That was the one of them. The next band practice is going to be fun.
I just think you're number 9 in his list.
Anyway, something I want to hang me about Chris Commons. It's something that I come across today. Chris Commons does a bit of scribing for the Daily Mail, Scottish Daily Mail. And I dug this out today, and this was at the start of the season. And this was his quote. He says, Rangers will need to invest at least 100 million to catch up with Celtic. They are so far behind their rivals, it's incredible. The money that Rangers need to spend is not there. How are they going to compete? Okay, so I wrote this down today, guys. Right, the team that played yesterday: McGregor free, Tavernier 250k, Golson 3 mil, Katic 1.5 mil, Barisic 1.5 mil, Davis free, Kamara 50 grand, Jack free, Aribo compensation not disclosed, Ryan Kent 7 million, and Alfredo Morelos 1 million. Total 15 million.
Yeah, but you're still to spend the other 100 yet.
His face on the telly was a treat, and Big Boydie was giving him it tight the whole time.
Damn it.
Brilliant.
Time and all.
Damn it, the Polish spent more than a drone. We looked after the Rangers fans.
They did, aye. So there you are. That was, I'd come across that after I'd seen.
Can I ask a question on that? What was that about, the police at the Rangers end?
A drone.
There was no police, actual policemen, anywhere else in the stadium by the sound of it and the look of it. It was only at the Rangers end. What was going on?
Oh, that's just the way they treat it, isn't it?
No, but when you score a goal, when they scored their goal, the players ran up.
They never scored a goal yesterday.
Well, they got a goal, didn't they? So they got. What I mean is, when they went to run to the thing, there was no police stopping them getting anywhere near the fans. But when Rangers scored, particularly Katic, there was a big crowd of. Sorry?
I think what happened there, Bridgeman, was the situation with the disabled section at that side when the Lego muncher decided he was going to get the Rangers fans a Vicky, and there was a couple of people injured, so they decided obviously to flood that corner. But from what I saw on the television, obviously Kingy was in there, and he was giving the big yahoo. How many 7 other Trump Chapel boys, but you weren't there, big man. Dearie me.
Usually after a game, guys, the players go over and they throw their shirts to if they want to. They give their shirts to some people in the crowd.
Every one of them done it.
But yesterday, they were trying to get in and the police were stopping them and the stewards were stopping them. Eventually, I saw Arfield getting in. There's a few people managed to get their stuff in. Sorry?
Stewards with their faces tripping them. Let's move on and let's talk about the football.
Just the thing I just thought about, I think we did today, share about Commons. You know,
mate. Well done.
What a fantastic performance for a team that cost less than 15 million.
Listen, I want to get on the panel and we'll talk about our players, because we had 13 players play yesterday and 13 heroes we had when history will tell them what they've done for us. And I think Gerard was right. Only time will tell if it's going to how good a result it is, but it's gave us that springboard. So keep your answer brief. There's a few in the panel, and I'm going to start with Stevie for the drum, and I want him to talk about Alan McGregor.
Alan McGregor, well, you can't buy experience, can you? And just let me tell you, he's a big player for us, and he's made so many big saves in games for us. And best in Scotland by a mile. That just, for me, he's the best in Scotland for a mile. They cannot talk about Mr. One Game, the League Cup final, but the bottom line for me is the saves that Alan McGregor's made for Rangers in games, big saves, unbelievable. And you can't buy experience. He's number one in Scotland without a shadow of a doubt.
All right. Bridgeman?
Alan McGregor's probably the most complete signing that we've made, I have to say, for virtually nothing. Virtually nothing. I don't know whether they gave him a wee couple of bob to sign, but seriously, yesterday's save was in the same quality and class as the one that who was it? Closet that did the save against what's his name? Samaras.
That was McGregor as well.
McGregor again. Oh, so it was, of course. Just remember the black jersey. Seriously, he's just fabulous. He is just a wonderful goalkeeper, and so full of, shall we say, calmness about him.
JFK, then Port, then Rudy.
Absolutely magnificent. Not just yesterday's game, Ox here, but some of his European performances have been absolutely magnificent as well. So I wish he'd been a couple of years younger. I don't know how many years we're going to get out of him, but he's an absolutely world-class goalkeeper, mate. No doubt about it, in my mind.
All right, Port Bear, then Rudy.
In my view, Ox is a future Rangers legend, if not already. He'll guarantee you 12 and 15 points a season with some of the saves he makes. He's a very integral part to your squad because of his experience, mate. He's an absolute... In my view, he's one of the top 5 keepers in Britain still.
Rudy Bear.
Aye, as Port Bear says, his experience alone gets you 12 to 15 points a season. He's outstanding. He's every bit as good a goalkeeper as he's always been. You know, I mean, the pressure on him yesterday to save that penalty must have been absolutely huge. But what a great save! It was probably a good height for a goalie, but it didn't matter. He had to get right close into the bottom corner to get his hand on it. Brilliant save, huge pressure on him and he pulled it off. Just one more thing, Ox, if you don't mind me saying, if you give me a wee second. I'm off out for a few pints now with one of my mateys. So I just want to wish you all the best for 2020. I hope you all have a great new year and I'll be in touch again after the new year.
And you, Rudy boy. And you.
Cheers, Robbie.
Thanks very much.
Have a new year to you and yours,
mate.
Ruby. All the best,
all the best, mate.
Rudy, don't you be eating too much.
No, that's gone, but I couldn't eat anywhere in my pride. So thanks very much, guys, for 2019. You've made it a cracking year. You know what I mean?
2020 is going to be better, Rudy.
I hope so, Oxford. I really do, and I can see it coming. I really can now after that performance yesterday. But also, you know, the performance in the League Cup final was excellent too. We've got to beat them new Ox, as I said when I came on earlier on. But unfortunately, I've got to go. I'll meet my mate at 10 o'clock for a few beverages because I'll not see him in the new year. So best of luck to you all, guys. I'll speak soon. Thanks very much.
All the best, Rudy. All the best, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
All the best. We've also been joined by George for EK. Evening, George.
All right, Tips, how you doing?
Hey, Georgie boy.
All right, man. All the best, boys. I've watched that game loads of times, man. And it was superb. But I'll tell you something. If you watched, I was on YouTube. Did you watch the coverage on that? You think it was toe-to-toe? The chances as if they might, honestly, God, it's so biased, it's unbelievable. I was finally putting my foot for the laptop.
Don't do that, for God's sake.
I can't believe that's all about.
Well, I was talking to...
I can't fucking get up.
No, just calm down.
Well,
Get back to the game.
What?
We dirty man.
He's all right. He's the right boys, man. I'm just in the door, man, so I was just thinking, you know what I mean? I just got on the phone, so I've missed most of it, but at the end of the day, at least I'm through, you know what I'm talking about? Talking to the real team.
Very nice of you, George. Very nice of you.
No bother, Bridge, man. No bother. Always.
So, did you watch it in the telly? Were you on your own? Were you in the pub when you watched it, or what?
No, I was in my Jack Jones by the way watching it, know what I mean?
Okay.
But all my neighbours heard it, I'll tell you that. The whole shebang heard it.
Fair play.
Never be there. But aye, brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. We were superb, man. As I said yesterday, man. We just played them off the park, man. You know what I mean? Men against boys, 100%.
They can dress it up. I mean, obviously, the lot of the ball, but that's because they were coming up to nowhere to go and having to go back to the halfway line. It's the same as Hibs. Kilmarnock had a lot of the ball. That's because the goalie kept up his jumper for 5 minutes.
Tell me about it, by the way. He was unbelievable, man.
You know, but look, the best team won. Simple as that, George.
Better believe it. Simply the best.
Right. So we'll move on to the back four. Take them in a unit, and again we'll go to Stevie for the drum first, then Bridge. The back four is a unit, and maybe score them out of 10. Just see how well you thought they played the whole, and maybe collectively as well, Stevie.
You talked about just yesterday's game, but you talked about since Katic came into the back four.
Particularly yesterday, we're talking about just
yesterday. Well, yesterday, for me, I thought they were outstanding. I've got to say, I mean, Barris and Katic, and I thought they were. I'm going to give them an 8, Ox. There's always room for improvement, isn't there? But I'm going to give them an 8, but a solid 8. An absolute solid 8. I thought they'd done well. For the keeper and the back four were excellent. I mean, they done their job. They done their job. You know, they were unlucky with a deflected goal. You know, so that for me, I'm going to give them a solid 8, mate. I thought they were outstanding. And Barisic getting man of the match tells you the same story, doesn't it? I mean, Nanek, was he playing? Nanek.
Didn't know.
Honestly.
Wee Nanek, he wasn't there.
He done one of the Douglases on him, he's not even got a neck, know what I mean? I just think Big Barisic strode through that game yesterday, and I did. So Katic was outstanding. Wee silly tug. As Ox says, if you're going to give penalties for that, you're going to give 10 a game, no? Just unlucky with it. Made up for it. What a header. And I thought Big Golson, I know I've been a bit critical of Golson, no, but I must admit yesterday was absolutely solid. And for Tav, was they getting down the wing as much as he normally gets forward? But again, it was a solid 8, mate, man. For me, a solid 8.
See, when you talk about that yesterday, mate, you mentioned Tab and Golston. I thought they were solid. I thought Golston might have one of his best defensive games for our team. Yep. He played a pass yesterday to Kent, and Tab played one to Morelos. If they'd been played in the World Cup, they'd still be showing them.
By the way, it was a Franco Baresi pass, wasn't it?
Franco Baresi.
He just picked him right out, man. It was a right full field, right to him. You couldn't, and then the ball across was sublime. And let's be honest, any other day the wee man's popping that in the back of the pokey, isn't he? Just unlucky, man.
And what a goal! What a goal! Bridgeman, the back four, and then
the back four. The back four yesterday were outstanding. I'd go one further than Big Stevie. Oops. I would give them 9 out of 10. They were absolutely outstanding. What can I say? I would give them 9 out of 10. If I can single them out a wee bit, I thought Tavernier came on to probably his best game in a Rangers jersey for a long time. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. Great captain's game. I thought that, like the other guy said, Goldson, immense. And the only reason I'm only giving him a 9 is because there's these lovely long passes he does at diagonals that you mentioned there. He did one or two of them that were fantastic. But sometimes with the wee ones down the wing, they don't actually reach the wing. They bounce out the park sometimes. And that's the things that I think he needs to tighten up in. Katic, what can you say? The boy's absolutely immense. Great goal. Had a couple of good headers. I still think because he's playing at the left side of centre half, I think that's a weakness for him. And Barisic was just immense again. Just wonderful. Wonderful to watch. A wand of a left foot. And what do you call it? His assists for 2 goals. Absolutely outstanding. Really and truly. Right. All 4 of them. 9 out of 10.
JFK.
I'm going to give him a 9. I'm even tempted to get a 9 at Barisic for me. Was got a 10 all day. And I would say that's probably the best I've seen James Tavernier play in a Rangers jersey. I thought his tackling was spot on. I don't think he put a foot wrong. He didn't. And for me, I thought what a fantastic game he had. Big Connor and Katic, they were outstanding. So,
it's Connor now, is it?
Yes, it's Connor now. Yeah, yes, Big Connor. That's what happens when you don't drink. Your tongue starts to go talk the way it should. Connor. Anyway, yeah, a 9 for me. That's been a bit of improvement, obviously, but no a lot. Aye, it's a 9 for me. They're absolutely magnificent, mate. Brilliant,
Port Bear.
I have to agree with Boys Ox. As a unit, and on yesterday's game alone, I'm going to give him a 10, mate, because apart from Katic, pulling the jersey, which all happens every week in football, I think to a man yesterday, our defensive unit really stood up to Celtic and really numbed, French Eddie, Christie, Mikey Johnson, and we need it on the right hand side. Police Scotland have issued a missing statement for all them 4 players. They were posted missing, the whole 4 of them. They're gone. You have to use the code number 1690 when you're phoning up for them. No, mate, they were just outstanding. We allowed them to play how we wanted them to play. That's what happened yesterday, and we nullified we cut the head off a snake basically yesterday. We nullified near 4 players, and in my opinion, our defence deserves a 10 for it.
All right. I don't know if Fox is still with us.
I am.
You're back for some new watch closely.
I thought they were terrific, mate. Defensively, their positioning, decision making, strength on the ball, strength in tackling was all good yesterday. James Tavernier played his captain's part. Effective going forward and effective in defence. I thought he had a very good game. Goldson for me, one of the best games I've seen him in. His passing was spot on yesterday. He was strong in the challenge, and but with Katic beside him, Katic was strong off the ball, scored the winning goal, and Barisic was just as disciplined as Tavernier was. They 2 were excellent on the wings. All in all, 10 out of 10 for me, mate.
Brilliant. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I think Katic got caught pulling his jersey, but when you compare that pull of the jersey to the assault and a Rebo going for a header, How the referee missed that is unbelievable, but I don't want to get down that road too much. But he got caught. The manager, we accepted it was a penalty kick. We moved on, but Katic showed immense mental strength for me. Barisic looks a bargain every week. He looks as if he's grown into the jersey. Stevie for the drum.
Aye, you're talking about assaults there. Where did Ryan Christie learn that for the Celtic youth, hanging on to Morelos' Costa del Sol? I mean, there was a lot get missed yesterday, but no, I totally agree with you, Ox. I totally agree. You know, as I said, I feel
think
a
they
bit
called that the
terrible.
tournament turn, mate.
Aye. Oh, no, it's a club that just keeps giving, innit? Honest to God, man. But anyway, no, the back four, I feel a bit terrible now. Unless all the boys 9s and 10s and I give them an 8. You know,
you've got higher standards than them.
I'm just trying to keep my feet in the ground, you know. I totally agree with what everybody said. The back five were absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. So they were. And for me, you can't ask for any more than what they did yesterday. You can't. I mean, before the game, a lot of Bells were going to be happy with a draw and stuff like that, you know. But listen, they showed absolutely great. And do you know who I was most pleased for, Ox? After the game, I looked at the ceiling, and do you know who I was really, really pleased? Stevie Gerrard. I was really so happy for him. Do you know that? And see watching him showing that passion after the game and everything. I was just so pleased for that guy. He deserves every bit of what happened yesterday, you know. And but talking about the back four, they were brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant.
All right, okay. George, you back with us, mate?
I'm all sorry about that. My mucker phoned while I was on.
You need to learn to go and mute, mate. We don't want to hear your conversation.
Never bother, mate. Never bother.
Right.
I just wasn't expecting that.
We don't want to hear. You might let a cat out the bag.
I agree with Big Stevie. I think the back five was absolutely amazing, man, yesterday. I thought Golson, who I usually am a wee bit wary, man, know what I mean? I thought he was outstanding yesterday. I thought Barisic, of course, man. I think he's a 9 out of 10, by the way. And I think the majority of my 9s out of 10s, I'll be honest with you. I just can't see by it. I think every one of them are top games, man. Every one of them.
These are all for the team. Nice. These are all too nice.
Stevie Gerrard, man. I totally agree with that, by man. See Stevie Gerrard's passion, man. That was pure. I mean, that was pure Rangers, wasn't it? Passion.
Brilliant. Amazing. I'm no kid, George. I'm no kid on when I say it. That pass that Ox was talking about for Connor Golson, absolutely Franco Baresi stuff, man.
It was an absolute belter.
Oh, the weight on the ball was absolutely fantastic, and it put us right through, and the ball out the wee man off.
I know. I thought that was in the beggar's. I thought that was in the beggar's gate.
George, let calm down, let people finish, and then we'll come back to you. Wait till you hear your name. On you go, Stevie. Carry on.
No, I was just saying, Ox, what you were saying about that pass with Golson. And I'll tell you something else that happened yesterday was absolute beautiful football, man. Was Big Aribo pulling that ball out there. I don't know if you have spoke about that or what, but can I just say something? See that big man plucking that ball out there? That was a bit of top class, man. You know, that was absolutely top draw. No, you'll not see a better pull down than that probably this season. It was absolutely
Christie tried it in the corner.
That was shocked he was falling down.
Can we give Christie a 9 out of 10 for that?
Right, it was a great bit of skill, but it wasn't the highlight for the footballing show yesterday. That first goal we scored yesterday was unbelievable. That's the best goal I ever scored at that stadium, Portbear.
We spoke before the show. That's, you said before, 28 seconds, was it? 12 passes. We cut through their team like a hot knife through butter. It looked easy. It looked absolutely easy. But let's face it, mate, we play football. That's where Rangers Football Club play football under your manager. Yesterday, all his emotions poured out. And he looked his debt. I got quite emotional. Watched it yesterday, seeing him, his emotion pouring out. I thought, wow, he really is born to, your ethos, what Rangers are all about. And I can't believe in 18 months he's feeling like that. But that's the way he likes us play football, mate. And we know the ball about that at ease. Goldson's pass that you mentioned earlier on, again, that split, that cut that whole team apart with one pass. Absolutely outstanding, mate. We're a great team to watch, a fantastic team to watch. And one thing I'll mention as well, Lux, I think there's a different look in Rangers players' eyes this year. I think the character we've got, see to go, be on top, lose that goal, and show a character to come back from where we were in Parkhead, in that colder on a stadium, that shows great character. And I'm going to say this now, people shouldn't be worried about January. The same thing that happened last year is not going to happen this year. We'll come back, reset, and the character, it's in their blood now. The players are really getting this now. It's in their blood. Yesterday, it all came out. It's a mindset. You're right, Stevie. It's there, and I seen it yesterday. I seen our players really sticking their chests out and saying, "God damn, whoever refereeing the game, whoever's doing it, we're just going to beat them up the park and score more goals, and that way nobody's going to count us out. Nobody's going to stop us winning the league. 55's coming. I'm telling you, it's happening. I don't care what anybody says."
What showed how good a performance it was, JFK, just quickly before we go for a tune, is how quiet that stadium was.
Oh, it was unbelievably quiet. There was more noise in my house. I mean, absolutely. We kept them quiet. They were fearful as, and they didn't want to admit it. They're bumping their gums in the papers and all the pundits and that who have not got any time for us. It was absolutely wonderful. You didn't need to listen to their I nearly swore their songs and that, because who wants to listen to them anyway? But
no, you don't. But you never heard them.
Never heard them. Kingy and them sang it at the top of them anyway, so that'll do us. The drum chap O'Derry were there giving it Yahoo.
Well, they weren't all quite there. Someone missing.
Oh, can I just say something quickly? See, when you're talking about a mindset, watch when Rangers score their first goal. Watch the way Glenn Kamara celebrates in front of the Celtic fans. Any user taped the game, watch Glenn Kamara, the wee timid guy does the same much. Watch the mindset. Watch what he's doing to the one eyebrow brigade. Just watch him. I rewound it and watched it, by the way, and it's absolutely brilliant. Just watch Glenn Kamara celebrating in front with Kent when Kent scores his goal. Talk about a mindset of that team. Every one of them showing pure and nothing but disrespect to that one eyebrow brigade, and it absolutely filled me with pride watching them.
It was the same when McGregor saved the penalty, Stevie. McGregor saved the penalty. Katic was first Tate, and Katic was celebrating, putting out for a corner. Like World
he
Cup.
Broke one of the floodlights, didn't he? The boss was
Don't need by you
chasing
anyway, get yourself in mute. We're going to have a tune.
I hope it's bouncing all over the world.
Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. Well, the legends come and the legends go, but Rangers live on just the same. For a new one's born when the blue shirts won, and we all remember their name. We are the legendary Rangers. We wear the legendary blue. Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. And there is no doubt what we're all about when we face the world and say, bring it on some more, 'cause you know for sure that we don't do walk away. We don't do walk away. We are the legendary Rangers.
the Rangers FC. We are the people, you better believe. We are together, we're doing the bouncy all over the world. We had our troubles, but now they are gone. They tried to kill us, but the Bears we stood strong. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. We'll see you by Bronx for lunch at a dream. Follow, follow, and God save the Queen. You'll hear us singing, doing the bouncy all over the world. In Barcelona in 72, we beat the Russians by 3-2. Still celebrating, doing the bouncy all over the world. Glasgow Rangers are back where we belong. Blue sea of Ibrox, and we're still going strong. We wear our colours, the red, white and blue. We wear them proudly like blue noses do. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. The pride of Scotland, but that's nothing new. The pride of Glasgow, and Glasgow is blue. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. To be a blue nose, it fills us with pride. We are united, we'll never divide. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. Doing the bouncy all over the world. Doing the bouncy all over the world.
You like that, Big Stevie?
Can I just jump in there, guys? I've just, while I was listening to tunes there, I've come across something. It's live in various places, but on the internet and legally, I may add. And the stadium is absolutely gunnelled, and it's Alfredo's charity match that him and his wife have organised for the kids in his hometown. And I'm looking at the pictures I know. There looks as if there's about 25,000-30,000 at it.
Fantastic, mate.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm looking at absolutely wonderful.
Wow, man.
So there's various of them that manage to watch it while they're listening to the show, but it's live in various streams, and the game's just about
fantastic.
To kick off.
I mean, people should never forget where they come from, GFK.
Of course, mate. I mean, I'm in Peterson Park now, and I used to come for Partick, so that's what happens, But no,
some
you're
people
100%,
move up the
100%
world and some
right,
people
mate.
don't.
Aye, 100%. It's absolutely fantastic. He's dead. I did a story there last week when he spent about £800 in toys and shipped them out to Colombia for the kids there. They are absolutely wonderful. Brilliant. Well done, Alfred.
I missed that wee bit. I missed a wee bit of that. He's actually back home at the moment. And he's
back. I can see him standing here now.
He flew out last night, Bridge.
He's making
That's cool. That's cool.
Standing making a speech there now in the middle of the
park. It's good to see that somebody's trying to balance the trade deficit with Colombia, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant stuff. Well done, Alfredo.
Yeah, this is the same Morelos. It's an animal, and he's all the rest of it, all the other names they're calling him. The guy that's doing this at his hometown. Just unbelievable. What these people like.
Yeah, he's got a touch of class about him, mate. And
absolutely,
just because he's really messed about in the football part doesn't mean he's not a genuine bloke.
I tell you what, I really hope and pray that he gets a goal. He scores a couple of goals against that mob at Ibrox next time we play them there. Shut their mouths.
Genuine blokes. We've been joined by Albert.
How are you doing, guys?
Hi, Albert.
Winning
How you doing?
Football.
Hi. I've just dropped off my swing there, but I have a wee call with because I've been swinging like mad since yesterday. I even managed to get right over the ceiling, man. It was great.
Without anybody pushing you?
Oh, nobody pushed me, mate. No, nobody pushed me at all. I was just told to listen to wee Alfie there. I mean that Christie grabbing his junk yesterday. I mean, fair enough, Alfie's nobody the first young boy to be abused up there, is he? No, I mean, let's be honest about it. So you're sitting there going like that. Come on, what are they trying to do? Shaggies, what are they doing up there? Come on.
Keep it clean, mate.
I mean, I've heard you can't beat us at football and you can't beat us at fighting, but that's taking it a bit extreme, is it? No, lads, come on.
Oh dear me.
You got a back fence out there.
I tell you, I'm telling you, I'm not at the telly. Come on, what's going on? That's ridiculous. But anyway, that was some result. Wee Davis, superb.
Best team won, Albert.
Oh, aye, without a shadow of doubt, mate. There wasn't even a competition, to be honest with you. I mean, that was just class all over the park. I mean, even Goldson had a great game. That's his best game in the Rangers jersey. I'll tell you that right now.
I agree, mate. I agree. I'm
like Steve. I gave him a hard time, but credit where credit's due. That was some boy gave Kent. That really was. That was a beautiful ball.
Franco Baresi, man.
It was excellent, mate. But the best bit of skill in the whole game was big Aribo pulling that ball out there. I mean, that was absolutely fantastic. You could see their jaws. If you look at the crowd when he pulls it out, their jaws just hit their knees. If they say, "What's happening here?"
1, 2, 4.
Carry on, boys. Carry on, mate. It's Ryan Christie phoning in for your number.
I'd love to give him a swear go. I'm telling you, I'd turn up with 10 drawers on right enough and I'm fighting him.
Put him on your sling.
Anyway, it was someday, wasn't it? It was super. As we were pointing out, nothing won yet. Nothing's won yet, but if you can't enjoy the results, you can't enjoy football. No, I mean, if you're not supposed to celebrate them, when are you supposed to celebrate?
Look, they're a team that can't win with class and they can't lose with class, eh?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It's I'll slap it into them, man. I mean, I've no time for them. I've just no sympathy, no time, no consideration. And I'm with Stevie. I love the boys getting up with that corner. That was just showing them. We're not taking any more crap off yous, man. That was a Rangers team. We got our Rangers back. I think that's us. We got our Rangers team back. That was fine. The Hibs game in that game.
Albert, I was talking about Glenn Kamara celebrating behind Kent, and I was saying to the boys, if you've recorded it, have a look at it. But it was actually on YouTube and a thing called Away Days, Rangers Day on Rangers TV Day on YouTube. If you look at that, you'll see that they show you the different angle from behind the goal, the players running out of the corner, and just watch guys like Glenn Kamara, who he would say he's a wee model pro. He doesn't bother anybody, guys like that. Just watch the way they're looking at the one eyebrow brigade. As you said, they showed a bit of metal. It was signs of a Walter Smith Rangers team. So it was yesterday for me. But no, brilliant. It's brilliant to see the boys celebrating in front of them, not taking any of their stash, you know. That's the way it should be. We fear no foe, Albert. We fear no foe.
Correct.
We went up there and just showed them. We're no lying to them. Our club's took enough abuse after this mob, mate. Just enough abuse. We're taking no more. That's it, done. We're taking no more. Them and their stupid snot brigade and all that. Carry on. No, I mean, no more. Done. We're back.
I'm sure as January goes on, I don't know if we might get it in the night. Obviously, there's been a few statements for the club came out, one on VAR and obviously one on the Alfredo situation. But so the club have been busy and maybe things are changing. Maybe they've just shown they've had enough of their petulance at that mob, you know.
And it had to come, mate. Sorry, mate, I jumped in there. Sorry, mate.
Carry on, Albert. Carry on.
It had to come, mate, because we've been taking this for years and sitting back and taking it, you know what I mean, and showing dignity and taking the kick and the plums that people think we deserved, which I don't think we deserve. But anyway, so we sat back, we took it, and we fought our way back up. So if there's any crime or anything they seen we done wrong, which I don't think we've done anything wrong, but if they thought, we've definitely served our time for that. We've definitely served our time for that. And it's no more now. It's done. It's finished. I'm finished with all this carry on. So every time I'm out now, if one of them start that hun carry on and all that nonsense, I'm telling you, they're dug right away with me.
The slippers are off.
Oh, I'm telling you. I was in that chapel throwing stains at it the other day, you know, just to make sure. I mean, I can't go with this carry when you sit back and you're not supposed to do it.
I was condone violence on Rangers radio, mate. But I know we.
No, I wasn't quite. I wasn't throwing stains, mate. It was roses. I was throwing roses,
right,
asking peace and all that.
Roses, love. We do know where they sell bricks, mate.
Remember brickets?
So we talked about the defence, and obviously you mentioned Goldson. Just quickly, we'll talk about the midfield and obviously the front three. We've touched on GFK. I want you to come in and talk about the midfield first, mate.
Midfield were outstanding. I mean, Stephen Davis, it was a masterclass. You know, he had a fantastic game. I would say Ryan Jack out of the whole team, if you were going to award points, now he was probably about a 7. He'd probably be, if I could use the word, the worst player in the park for us. And that's not to say he was bad. I just didn't think that he managed to play the way we know he can play. So I wasn't, but I thought Stephen Davis was absolutely fantastic. And Kamara, for me, I agree with Stevie. I saw what Big Stevie's talking about there. He had a fantastic game, mate. So for the midfield, mate, I would give an 8. Only because I thought Ryan Jack had not as good a game as the rest of the guys, but I'd say an 8 for the 3 guys in the middle.
All right, fair enough. Port Bear, and you can stop sending me stuff. I can't read.
Sorry, mate.
What are you up to, Port Bear? What are you up to communicating with him like that?
We've got the internet where I live and all, you know.
I'm going to give him a 9. I'll tell you why, because I feel the midfield played a different role at places. They were plugging gaps. If you watched, Ryan Jack probably appeared to be a lot more quieter yesterday because he had a different job yesterday. I think what he was doing was to stop. The job was just to stop Christie. The wee guy on the left, the guy on the right neck. And I think that's what he was doing. I think he was plugging gaps, mate, so that they couldn't play throughs. So I'll still give him a 9. I thought the whole team was outstanding. It was all about a team performance yesterday for me. And they were very, very good in my opinion, mate.
All right, mate. All right. What I would say is he was wasteful a couple of times with the ball. He gave the ball away cheaply when they broke away and got the corner, but they got the penalty, which was pretty much the first time they were up the park. He done that thing with a blind pass, and he passed it straight to them when he was trying to put it back to one of the centre backs. But in the second half, he covered some ground and done some work for his Ryan Jack, and he was fantastic in the first goal. Stevie for the drum, then Bridge.
For me, I'm not going to nitpick about maybe an odd slack pass or whatever that, because the guys like Ryan Jack have carried their team through games, so they have. But for me, the 3 boys in the midfield played to their strengths. They knew exactly their intelligence when they were off the ball. They knew exactly where to be. They mummified that Celtic. They see like Neck and Guard and the Tommy Johnson, or who is it? Johnson, what's the boy's name? The other one eyebrow man.
Mickey Jones.
Aye, him, aye. So they 3 guys, our boys were outstanding. Midfield, our midfield stoked him for really playing. That's how I looked at our midfield. And Stephen Davis' football brain is just, he might be that wee bit not as fast as what he used to be youthful-wise, but can I tell you, somebody said it earlier on, I would reckon that he's a more mature player, a better player now than he was the first time at Ibrox, only he's just not got that wee bit of youthful pace. But can I tell you something, his football brain, where to be, reading a game, absolutely top class. And Kamara, he doesn't get, you don't see a lot of the stuff that boy really does, but see he's tracking down, tracking back, tackling and closing. Honestly, I just thought our midfield completely stopped him from playing yesterday.
Right, Bridgeman, and then George for UK.
What can I say about our midfield? I would give our midfield a 9 out of 10. I think that Ryan Jack, if we start on his side, Ryan Jack maybe he wasn't the best midfielder, but I thought he had a really good game. Otherwise, I think that Stephen Davis, absolute standout, best man in the park for me by a mile. And I think that Glenn Kamara, outstanding again. So a 9 out of 10 for all three of them, if you follow what I mean, together. But I think I would suggest that Stevie Davis would be a 10 for me. Seriously. He was just wonderful to watch. Wonderful. And you know the strangest thing about Stephen Davis yesterday is that little shithole, excuse me, the referee, forced that man to walk round past all the animals. Just disgraceful, absolutely shocking. Every person that was substituted went off at the halfway line, same as they normally used to do. But the only one that was asked not to was Stephen Davis, and that's a disgraceful thing to do. Him disgraceful.
He done everything he done. He done everything he done yesterday to give him an advantage. But anyway, enough about him. The midfield yesterday, George VK, then Albert.
I agree with Bridge, man, to an extent. No, I mean, I thought they were absolutely outstanding, man. Davis was immense, man, honestly. And Kamara was absolutely outstanding, man. And I'd just say that Jack was good, man. I don't think he was firing all cylinders yesterday. Kind of a wee slight off game. So I would give him, I'd give the rest of him a 9 and him an 8.
Albert.
The midfield yesterday was. If there were any arguments about it, that's our best midfield without a shadow of a doubt. But it proved a point that any team playing us, 2 or 3 midfield players that were on their game were winning. Because Jack never had his best game. He never had his worst game either. He's still done some really good things. He never had his best game. He's a lot better than that. And the boy will know that himself, know what I mean? But he had a good game. He had a decent game, know what I mean? But no his best game. And that was it. Davis and Kamara, superb. Absolutely superb, mate. 9 out of 10 for both of them. 9 out of 10 for both of them.
Don't forget Jack's part in the first goal, mate.
Aye, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He never had a bad game for them. I'm not saying he had a bad game. I'm just saying it wasn't his usual standard. Know what I mean? Because we've seen him all season playing brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The boy will know himself. I bet he's not happy with his own performance. If you speak to him today, I bet he'll tell you himself. Not happy with that at all. But it shows you that's us playing with 2 of our midfielders on their game and one slightly off his game. Imagine what we're going to do when the 3 of them are on their game.
Aye. I thought Kamara. I thought it was a wise substitution. Tired legs. Plus, he'd had a booking as well. I could see the logic behind it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Aye. Absolutely. I mean, everything went right. Perfect sense. A bigger Rebo, I thought, looked tired in the first half. I'm saying the big man looks tired. He's one of the players that looks tired, but he just keeps going. No, I mean, he just keeps going and going and going. He was
going to score when him and Alfie broke away.
Aye, definitely. But that'll come. I mean, they've got to remember. I mean, that's a young forward line we've got. A really young forward line we've got, and that'll come. That playing for each other, knocking it into each other, right way to pass and all that. That'll all come for them. And if they can keep Alfie, that'll be some forward line for the future. I'll tell you. That'll only get better and better.
Did you rate the forward line yesterday with the piece, mate?
With the piece, I would say they were all 9s as well. Definitely all 9s. Absolutely, I'd give a wee man a 10 because he would drag Daldy to absolutely terrified him. And I just love watching the wee guy play. You know what I mean? It's just a shame he didn't score, but hey, as I said before, I'm not caring if Alfie scores as long as we win the game. That's all that matters. But the forward line, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Alfie a 10.
All right, mate. Fox, you want to talk about Morelos just briefly, mate? I know you're busy there, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on the front 3.
Front 3 were tremendous yesterday. Alfie led the line with the way that we know he can. As people have already said, he bullied their defenders. But his work rate was immense yesterday. Going to the other 2, Kent and Arrivo, both put in terrific shifts, tracked the ball back and forward, Aribo was especially handy at set pieces in defence with his height. I thought he had a terrific game. And Ryan Kent, that goal was as good as anything I've seen struck. And as a unit, they played, I'd give them 10 out of 10. They all put in a tremendous shift.
All right, mate. All right. JFK.
10 for me, mate. Although Fredo never scored, he had A2 in his back pocket for the start of the game. IR and Julian. So even though, as I say, he never scored as well, no, but gave him a 10. Kent's goal was fantastic. I mean, to actually see it several times with different angles, the way he bent it, it came out and back in again. Absolutely wonderful goal. And as you said, probably one of the best, or if no, the best goal scored at the Puddle Drinkers. Aribo for me.
It was a whole move, GF.
I'm saying what you said earlier on. The whole move. It wasn't just the final pass for Barisic to Ryan Jack. It was building up to it. Aribo had a fantastic game. Probably, I would say that's his best game in a Rangers jersey, in my opinion. And so I'd give the guys up there a 10.
All right, brilliant. Bridgeman?
Yeah, I can't disagree with any of that. I think that I think we're seeing in young Aribo, we're seeing the birth of a star. And I mean this in all sincerity. To go into Celtic Park that's just full of all these animals and play like that with composure, and the way he brought that ball down, this is one example of the way they brought that ball down. And a wee bit of luck and maybe a bit better composure, he could have scored a couple of goals yesterday. He was absolutely outstanding. Wonderful to watch. Fearless. Just fearless. Okay, you're not going to win every ball, but my goodness gracious, great. Morelos, the guys have said it. I've said it myself all the time. Just, he's always, to all intents and purposes, he's the best player in our team. He is the best player in our team. He's our talisman, blah, blah, blah. But really, yesterday, he absolutely did ragdoll the guys. He was very unlucky. He couldn't quite get any weight behind any shots. But for sure, the goal that Ryan Kent scored was a peach. It was a peach. That's the type of goal you see in the Premier League down in England with these great players or over in Spain. See these top class players scoring fabulous goals like that. That's one of them. Just wonderful. The whole move, excellent. We'd have been speaking about it if we'd seen it in Argentina and Maradona had done it. They'd be speaking about it for years. That was just wonderful to see. Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Portbear.
You know, boy, you've said more or less what I was going to say myself. Morelos in my eyes, mate, doesn't need to score. See what he brings to our forward line. He makes everything tick, in my opinion. He brings Kent, Aribo, our midfield up the park and into play. And now he's just not. He's connecting with our midfield and he's connecting with Kent and Aribo. Aribo, have to agree with Bridgeman, a birthday of a star. It reminds me a bit of a cross between Adebayor and the late Canu of Arsenal. He's got that, that tall, gangly figure, but he's got what a touch. He's quite quick along the ground. And Steven Gerrard believes in that boy a hell of a lot. He's just he's going to be an absolute star for us, Ox. We keep that forward line together. It's been one of the best moves Steven Gerrard's done, is moving the big man into that right berth. We've all been on the show saying, we need somebody to go and claim that position, take that position of their own. And I was one of the ones on the show saying, maybe we need to dip into the transfer market in January to do that. But I think that guy's going to save us a few million, mate, because he's been absolutely outstanding out there. Absolutely outstanding. I'm going to give the forward line a 10, mate, definitely.
All right, okay. Can I just say the caller for Barbados, we're trying to get you in, but for some reason it's not letting us bring you in. But just wait, because Rangers Radio will be over there for the winter break. We Fox and Bridge will see you a week on Tuesday.
Oh dear.
And JFK and Stevie for the drum. Anybody else that wants to come. Albert, George, wait a minute now. On you go, George. What were you in the forward line, mate?
I thought they were outstanding. I thought Aribo's absolutely. I just think he's a pure class player, by the way. See the way he trapped that ball? It's absolutely bang on, by the way. Pure quality. And he's got such quick feet, and he's just so good. And Kent Kent, what can I say about Kent? Kent just seems to be getting better. See, the bigger the game is, he just seems to be a better player. You know what I mean? He really is. And that goal, see, just to find that wee bit of space, I mean, that was brilliant. You know what I mean? And a brilliant ball for Barisic, man, but just to find a wee bit of space, and then first touch, man, bang! Half a post in, absolutely fantastic finish, absolutely fantastic. And Alfie, what can you say about Alfie, by the way? He just ragdolls them the full game, and they just can't cope with it. Simple as that.
Can I be a wee bit picky about Alfie in maybe the first 20 minutes, JFK? Yeah, I think he ragdolled him and he played well, but he was that anxious to try and get a goal himself. There was a couple of times but I think Kamara ran past him once and Barisic, and he should have slid them in and they had a shot at goal.
Okay.
8 yards. I know I'm splitting hairs, but twice he got his decisions wrong, you know.
There was a couple of times he should have went, especially the one with Kamara, and they were only overlapping that, and obviously, it's in hindsight, it's easy for us watching it on the TV, and we're all screaming to give him the ball in the overlap, but he's a striker, isn't he? And he's eager to get a goal, and he's got this monkey on his back that to scoring against them, and I don't think it affects his game, but I think it's there, and he's got it in his head, and he wants to score, and so it's a striker's instinct to try and put the ball in the net, no matter where you are. A couple of his shots were a bit poor, I've got to say. His couple of 2 snapshots he had for long range, and he was trying his best. But I agree with you saying that. It's not a black mark, obviously, but
just the heat of the battle, mate. He's
you're right.
Goal, you know?
You're right. Look, I mean, he could have, as I say, probably like yourself, shouting and bawling for him to put that ball to the side. One he did try to put to the side, but it just he didn't put enough welly in it just to get him to it. So,
but see that situation there, mate. There was a blatant penalty kick.
Yep.
Katic pulling Julian's shirt in the box is a penalty kick. Yep. Julian pulling Katic Alfredo's shirt in the box, blatant penalty kick. The linesman looking straight at it when the ball came through for Tavernier and Alfie got it under control. That's the consistency we were looking for the referee, that the 12th man for them yesterday that he never gave.
100%.
I don't know if you picked up on that, JFK.
Aye, I did, mate. I mean, I like my friend Bridge there, and probably Rudy, he's away for a beer and that again. I've watched it twice. No, I watched a full game this morning, and then I watched it later on in the afternoon. You think I'd nothing better today but watch your Rangers, but I suppose it's a good way to have your life. And analysing everything. I totally 100% agree with everything you said there, mate. You know, you see it differently after the next day, because in the heat of the game, watching it whether you're at the game or with a company in the house or whatever, you tend to miss things, and you start to notice a few things. Look, we could go on, and we don't want to do that about what the referee and the lines had done.
The 12th man. The
12th man, but it was dirty deeds. You know, it was really, really poor, and it was blatant. It was probably the most blatant I've ever seen in a long time. I mean, going to just watch any football, and it was absolutely shocking to see. And let's hope that the people are responsible are held accountable. I will not be holding my breath on that one next year.
Well, for me, and
Chair.
Yes,
do you mind if I come in? Do you mind if I come in there? My door's rattling now, mate, man. I know it's not the police, right? But so I'm going to have to leave. I just want to say to you, Ox Chair, to Bridgeman, to JFK, to Fox, Big Stevie for the drum. Have a fantastic bit of New Year, and keep it going for the Rangers.
Go on,
Rangers, keep it going.
All the best, George.
All the best, George. Happy New Year to you,
All
pal.
the best, George. Take care, lads. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mate.
Oh, George is a smoothie getting a chap in the door at this time. That can only mean one thing, Stevie, can it?
It's an empty takeaway.
Did somebody say just eat?
We'll be looking for Old Bell Swing shortly.
That's at the door at this time, Steve. It's usually the rent man, isn't it?
It might be Skipper, day 2 birds.
Skipper doesn't mind sharing anything, mate.
I was pleased. I met him there at the bistro there. I was just pleased that the lassie in his face never had an Adam's apple, no?
You watch Young Heather. Young Heather listens to this show.
Can I say something to be Alfie? Because I've supported that done when people were kind of, I could have, I seen the bigger picture when other people didn't. I can't really say anything like you guys haven't covered there about the forward line, right? But you've got to put yourself in Julian and Ayer's shoes, right? If you're them, you're going, my God, man, I have to face this guy. He's no fear. He's absolutely no fear. He'll get any ball. He'll fight and scratch and lie and cheat and do everything. And what he done? He occupied the two centre halves, and it lets guys like Aribo and David the day. He's keeping them occupied, and that's how these guys get to do it today. Alfredo Morelos is top draw striker. He's a complete striker for me. Just all the wee petulant hanks, I don't care about them. I would still. Who would they have him in their team? Tell me a manager in Scottish football and who would they have Alfredo Morelos?
Lennon.
I what football brains he got? I mean, he couldn't even tell you what half a 99 is. So the bottom line for me is Alfredo Morelos puts fear into them. You talk about mindsets, and for me, I don't care. Whatever centre half he's up against must be like that, man. My work's cut out here. And he sets a mindset right away as soon as his name's shouted all that Tanoid is playing. And that's what we need to keep. We need to keep the wee man. We need to try and keep him. We know at some point the inevitable might happen. A big money deal might come in and it might be off. But we need to try and keep him. We really need to try and keep him, guys. He's absolutely brilliant, man.
Aye, he's a hero to the fans. Stevie, just the boy was on earlier. Willie was on. His two boys, 14 and 10, watched the game yesterday. Obviously, your boys are slightly younger than myself. What was his? How was he yesterday?
Slightly younger than myself. What you like?
Well, listen, mate. I just see when the Rangers score a goal when you're hugging your son. I had to pull the wee man off the ceiling. I really did up there in the halls. You know, the place just went tonto. You needed an umbrella up there. It was absolutely mental. And watching the young Bears, the youth, it's just... there's no better feeling than the Bears scoring and you're hugging your own son, man. And Jimmy, JFK will tell you about his big boys, but I hope they don't hug him, they'll kill him.
They did? When he hugs him, he's the ankle biter.
Ankle biter? Oh my God, it was like between Godzilla and King Kong. Crushed me to death, but it was worth every cuddle.
When was the big reaction? Obviously, you watched it, JFK watched it at the house, but you watched it with a lot of other people, Stevie. When was the big reaction with the second goal or the final whistle?
For me, it was the final whistle. I mean, listen, a couple of old boys up there, and they're there every game. They live in the place, and see the final whistle. I watched tears dripping down some of the old boys' face with just they're overwhelmed with happiness. And the whole place, with a Boy Scout at a granny, man, it was just absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere was brilliant. The biggest cheer of the day was when that final whistle went. Because, you're 2-1 up, you're sitting biting your nails. You're convinced this referee going to play 4 minutes. It's up at, 96. Clancy done everything he could do for them. And see if you're 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go, I'd still be panicking. Because we all know the luck that these guys carry. And we were all biting my elbow. I was down to my elbows at one point. But, unbelievable. As I say, watching all the older generation, all the old Bears that used to go and they can't make it now and stuff like that, it was just unbelievable. It was just, the emotions was just absolutely brilliant. So I said, when the whistle went, I'm hugging my son and I'm looking at the field and I'm just pleased for everybody, but I was really, really, really pleased for Stevie Gerrard. If anybody was due a wee bit of win yesterday, it was for him, and mainly him and the boys up in heaven now. There's a few boys in the drum recently passed away, young boys, and young Ricky Lindsay and Stevie Cahoon and young Tam Shaw with Springburn. A lot of young Bears died there this year that just passed. And I for them, guys like them, you know, went to the game and they're not there anymore. Just total emotion. Rangers bring out the emotions in me, man. It's an everyday thing. We love it. It's a family. And it's what this show, it's like this show, we all love it because we're all bears and our emotions get across. I mean,
that's enough, Winston.
Winston. Miranda again.
Can I come in on that?
You're right, mate. The emotions, the family, and I'm really pleased you mentioned the young bears, because they've had it tight, mate. We've had good times. They've not had any, and hopefully it's coming for them. Bridgeman.
Can I just say that, look, the thing that sort of hits me sometimes is how the papers and the press and all the rest of these people think about it. And, you know, a couple of weeks ago when we lost in the Cup, it was 10-man Celtic beat Rangers. 10-man Celtic. Well, yesterday, it was 10-man Rangers beat Celtic at their own midden. 10-man Rangers beat Celtic at their own midden. Does that not sound great? Absolutely fabulous. Well done, the Rangers and all the supporters.
Yeah. You're talking about hugging people, no? I mean, I smell a pee. I've got to hug a urinal.
Shocker. Oh, Bear, you're a shocker, by the way.
Just spat iron brew on my keyboard there.
Oh, Bill,
I do it anyway. Enjoy myself.
Brilliant, man.
Well, can I just young Port Bears left us. He's away to deal with something. And can I just say him for everybody at Rangers Radio, all the best to you, young man, for 2020 when it comes. I hope you have a great Hogmanay.
Yeah, here.
Here we are.
We're missing a certain person, and I bet you nobody jumped higher yesterday when Katic scored and Young Starburger.
Oh, aye.
That's a good thought, by the way. That's a good thought.
Yep.
He's raved about him for a long time.
Yeah.
I meant to jump down and cut the chains at Ibrox Gate to release him.
Maybe that's why we're still missing him. But he's got it right. I would still like to see. I mean, the boy Edmondson came on yesterday or 30 seconds or whatever it was. What a build he's got him, hasn't he? He's
big fella, isn't he? Big fella.
You see him, he was nice and calm, but seeing he come on, he was nice and calm. He wasn't any of that charging about what I mean, just nice and calm. I went, I like to look at you, son, again. Look at that. Nice, mature he'd know what I mean.
I think Stephen Gerrard's doing a fantastic job of building a tremendous squad, and I'm sure that somewhere in the budget, in the very near future, he might be thinking about bringing more players in. And I'm trying to think where on earth he's going to play them.
Well, that's the thing, Bridge. I told you before, for us to improve, there's going to be fans' favourites going to have to
absolutely. Under no illusion. I've been through all that many times. It's got to happen. We've got to raise the quality. We've got a really, really good squad and a load of youngsters in that are really good players, and they'll be with us for quite a while. But we still have to add, and we still have to replace. And that's the truth. Over the next 2 years, badly, we need 2 quality players to replace our goalkeeper, and we need to replace young Davis as well, Stephen Davis in a couple of years' time. I don't mean tomorrow. It'll not happen tomorrow, but you know what I mean.
Aye, I think you're right. But I think, Stevie, I think there could be more leaving, but if they all go and we get money in, etc., and the wage bill goes down, I think they'll be doing work to maybe bring people in January or get the deals done in January.
What can I say? As you said, there's got to be a lot of disappointed people, fans' favourites maybe get out the door. See, at the end of the day, Ox, we've got to keep moving, mate. We've got to keep going and keep strengthening and think about the future, and listen, Stevie Gerrard's a winner. He's building. He knows what he's wanting. He's got all the players buying into what he's doing. They're all biding their time. Big Katic biding his time to get in. When Morelos is out, Defoe's sitting there, happy days, just eager to go on. Listen, in the January window here, I wouldn't be surprised if we brought in 2 players, another 2 players, and for me, we're just, unfortunately, it might be some of the guys that we like that go out the door for big money or whatever, but we've got to move with the times. We've definitely got to go. We've got to go and move forward and think about the future.
I tell you about a story I heard about Defoe though, didn't I? I heard that in the grapevine that he's going to West Ham.
Wow! Even with our new manager.
Well, that was his first ever professional club, West Ham.
No, but even with this new manager.
Well, it's just what I was told. That there's a chance that he might go to West Ham. You know, I don't know. These are kind of stories that pop up at this time of year.
Yeah, his contract's up in the summer, so it's his choice, isn't it?
Same as the story. It's come out tonight that AC Milan and Roma are looking at Barisic. So these are all stories, guys. You know, some come true, some don't. But as Stevie said there,
what's no a story is that the young boy Atakai away to
I've seen it. Aye,
and I believe we got £100,000 for him.
Aye.
So, you know, so with the youth, and it's going to be hard. I think you'll get a right man there. If you're good enough, you'll get in the team. Edmondson got on yesterday, young man. But I think there will be casualties, and I think our squad is going to change, and the quality on the bench will get even better.
Yep.
I would think so, yeah.
I really hope he's, you know, you just really, I can't say any more, I can't say any more praise about Stephen Davis. I think he's just fantastic. And when I look yesterday, you're watching the game, and you're seeing in one dugout, you're seeing this quality person standing, sitting, whatever he's doing, you know. It just looks, it oozes class, and then you look at the other dugout, and I'm sorry, they just don't seem it. They seem people from entirely different worlds, aren't they? Entirely different.
I heard the pavilion bridges after that Forest because he looks like he's been hit with a pantomime hammer.
By the way, Albert, we're laughing, but that boy was rated the best player in Scotland only 6 months ago. The best player in Scotland. There you go. That's what he was rated. And that's him being whipped off the park against the Rangers twice in a couple of weeks.
I hope they give him a 5-year contract.
Yeah. Well, they probably have done, actually. They probably have done.
Well, no. Enough of them.
Well, you know, you sometimes it slips in.
Here's one, by the way. Like, hey, here's one I meant to mention. Think of this one, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Cattage get booked for that penalty, and so did their centre half? What did he get booked for? Why did that Clancy book the two of them?
I was to try and make it look as if he was justifying the book.
I don't know if he did book the two of them, pal.
He did, aye. I watched it.
He did, He did book
you
the
mean
two
he flashed the card twice?
Aye. He booked the two of them.
I don't think he was booking the two. I'm mistake.
We'll get a new caller coming in. Evening, caller.
Evening, lads.
What's your name?
Jeff G.
Oh, Jeff
G, how you doing?
Jeff G for the Springburn.
How you doing, pal?
I'm phoning up to thank Stevie for sorting out the green curtains.
Did you get some nice ones in the Christmas parcel for the drum chapel?
Aye,
brilliant.
Stevie the drum. Aye, I need to thank him for sorting out the green curtains. Aye, it brought us a bit of luck.
No problem at all.
Just I've always been noted for sending stuff to people who know as well half as herself.
You know what happened, Jeff G? Oxyear announced it on the show, and everybody heard them rang, especially Stevie, and he came up and burnt my curtains.
Well done. Along with the orange lilies.
Aye. The barbed wire's up for this year, mate. Next year the barbed wire's up.
I actually introduced myself to a chap at the Ibrox the other day, and I thought it was JFK, and I can't remember who he said, but he said he'd just left you a lot at the bistro. Right. So I don't know who it was, but I actually thought it was JFK I was talking
to. You can't just go about talk to random people, mate.
When was that, JFG?
It was the opposite side for you, where you sat.
When was that? What game was it? What game was it?
The last home game.
Commander game.
Aye.
It's a pity. We need to go back up to the bistro for the next home game, pal. You can bump into all of the lads here.
Jeff, is this the first time you've phoned in, mate? You're always in the lobby posting and keeping it going in there. Good banter.
First time I phoned, I had to phone you before the end of the year, I must admit. To beat them after waiting 9 years to beat them at Parkhead is just amazing.
It's a celebration, isn't it? It's a celebration, isn't it? Fantastic.
It's unbelievable for every Rangers fan out there. Unbelievable.
Who shone for you yesterday, Jeff?
Oh, midfield was fantastic. Apart from Jack was a wee bit below key. But they held their positions really well. I thought Aribo and Kent were the key to the match. With Barisic and Tav overlapping. I really did. I thought that was the key to the game because Brown didn't know where to go during the whole game practically. And then what can you say about the referee? We've said it all night in the lobby. Unbelievable. Clancy's performance. Shocking.
I've just been sent some that they've rated these in tomorrow's Red Tops in Scotland. They've rated his performance before Morelos gets sent off. He said that Christie, Julian, and whatever their left back.
The left back
should all been sent off.
Butler.
I know, shocking performance. It couldn't have been worse. But I've been saying it all year. The referees are something we have to deal with this year, and it's just we have to go on with it.
Aye, is 55 coming for you, Jeff? Can you feel it, or is it momentum?
The European nights have made us feel that way, so I just hope it can build up now. Aye, very much so.
I don't know who's somebody going mute with the phone on the phones. We're getting a lot of interference for you. Thanks, lads. Jeff, first time caller. Sum up Stevie G 2019 as a Blue Nose perspective, mate.
Amazing. Just to see that guy walk in the door, what a buzz that gave their club. Just to have somebody has presence and standing in a game. That's what Rangers is all about, and which he commands that respect for everybody. I think he talks well. He knows everything about the club. He's just fantastic. He's brilliant for our club. It's an amazing signing. And whoever actually was the person that, I think it was the man Alan that suggested his name, he needs a right pat in the back for that one because it's an amazing getting that guy. Amazing signing.
And what he's done in 20 months now, I think, since he walked in the door roughly.
His backroom staff, his backroom team at that Auchin Howe is just superb what they're doing. I'd actually love to go along there and see them training. It's amazing what they're doing on that training park. Something else like.
Well, if you want to go
through everybody.
If you want to go up and watch one of the women's game, I'm sure when Bridge and JFK will go, they'll get another ticket.
Well, I've seen some of the photos. There's a few good looking ones now.
No. It's all about
the fixture list has just come out. Jeff will.
Right, have you make it yet?
No, well, I would like to go to the Rangers Celtic game. I wouldn't mind going to that. But it's getting tickets. It's getting tickets for a Hummel. How you go about doing that? Maybe Big Stevie could sort us out with that. But if you want me to do that, I'll go and I'll come back and give you a match report on my first ever ladies game. The ladies season, by the way, starts in January.
You have to take Bridge.
I'll take Bridge, aye.
I'll take the motor. I'll pick the boys up. We'll make a wee night here.
Aye, I don't mind doing that. I'll go there. January. The season starts in January.
I've got 4 pair of binoculars here.
4 pair of binoculars.
Oh, just talking about that. See, for the 55 party, Stevie, you need to bring a rubber ring and armbands, yeah?
Yep. Bun bag.
Yep.
Right.
Don't forget the bottle opener.
Yep. Bottle opener. Does anybody know what we're doing here yet? I don't think they know.
No.
Sounds dirty, but I'm going anyway.
Shockers, a lot of you.
I wear all that on a daily basis, Jimmy.
Especially what you're doing at your lavy pad.
That's absolutely disgusting, by the way.
Have you seen his lavy pad?
I don't want to either.
we've not recovered for that last night out when you never turned up, Albert.
Oh, I know. Aye, but I didn't know it was an all-day job. I thought it was a night job. I had it all planned. I told Jabba the Hutt there I was only going out for the night, but but when it was a 2 o'clock dance. You oh no, what's happening here? You're not coming back for days.
Funny that.
I'll need to keep it quiet. If Myra Hunley hears I've got a ladies' match, I'll get done on and off. So I'll need to keep it quiet.
Just tell her your
The point is, the whole club's in a good state, mate. The whole club.
What you saying, Fox?
I said, just tell her you're doing your normal activity. You're gone dogging.
Dear. Aye. Into that. Aye. Brilliant. What, with JFK, these man, it's
not that, Fox. Last time I went dogging, Fox, I actually got a dog.
Very good. Oh my goodness gracious. Shockers, all of you.
We're slipping.
We've got Jeff on here. He's a church goer and you have lowered the tone.
I know.
It's a church goer. For Springburn, eh? Nah, he's not really for Springburn, he said.
Up in Brogger Hill.
Bulgary Hill? Not well,
Up in Brogger Hill, Bartley Street.
Aye. I know it well. I used to be in the Shari for 3 years. Brilliant boy.
It used to be a nice place. Until certain people got up there.
Last time I was in a church, I was in Boston.
Do you know who got evacuated for Springburn?
Evacuated, yeah. They could do that now.
Springburn's got Saint Mountain. Kill a man for a gyro.
That was a long time ago.
Anyway, Bridge, we've reached the time of the evening, mate, and last show of 2019, mate, and it's over to you.
Oh, what can I say? Another wonderful night. So I didn't realise it was going to be on yesterday. So thanks very much, Oxjer, and to the technical team as well. Just marvellous. It's really good to speak to the guys, and some of the guys have come down a wee bit for the game. But can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one is a Happy New Year. Happy New Year from Rangers Radio. Every single one is keep us going for the Rangers, because the Rangers really, really need us. Keep it going.
Can I thank everybody who's took part in the show this year? It's been some year on Rangers Radio where obviously no silverware, but our club's gone in the right direction. Thank everybody that's listened, thank everybody that's took part, everybody in the lobby, all the guys that keep us going, particularly the technicals, Fox, Old School Blue Bloods starting to get involved, and of course young Beth, who helps us out sometimes, and without them there wouldn't be a show. We'll be back in January the 2nd. It's only fitting proper that Rangers Radio has a show that day. All the best to everybody for the bells when it comes. Take it away, Fox.
Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay. Won't you come and cheer us? Help the boys along. White and blue, coming through with a song. Oh, Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, easy, okay. everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay. We'll be there to do it, go Rangers, do it if we can. Go Rangers, win the cup, hold it up in our hands. Oh, Rangers, Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay.